Welcome to Daily Plunge. We are in the Gospel of Luke, chapter 7, verses 18 through 35. So, John the Baptist's disciples, he's still got followers. They go to the dungeon to tell him about all that Jesus is doing, that he is preaching and teaching and raising widows' dead sons. And John the Baptist sends them back asking the question, are you the one, are you the anointed Messiah, the promised one, the Prince of Peace, or should we wait for someone else? Now, as much as John the Baptist is asking this question, the truth is all of the Gospel of Luke is about answering this question. That's what Luke is setting out to do. So when John the Baptist's disciples show up to interview Jesus, he's busy with the work of the kingdom. And at that very time, he's curing people of diseases, casting out demons, giving sight to the blind, right? And it's like, really? Don't you see it all happening? It's right there in front of you. And so, as he says, the blind receive sight, the lame are getting mobility. They're not with a cane or a wheelchair, but their muscles and their bones are being restored and they're being made strong. The lepers are cured, not just given skin ointment, but their skin is being made new. The deaf are given hearing, not sign language to cope or audio ear to cope, but they are given the world of noise and sounds. The dead are raised, they're not just given a eulogy. And the poor aren't getting platitudes, they're receiving good news. And so all of this is happening. And he says, go and tell him this. Blessed is anyone who does not stumble on account of me. Now, after John's messengers leave, Jesus begins to speak. What did you go out to see? And Jesus is challenging his listeners, What'd you go out to see with John the Baptist? Wasn't some wilting violet, right? No, instead, this preacher called us a brood of vipers. He told us not to assume that we'd get automatic entry into heaven just because of our ancestry, right? That John the Baptist is not some perfumed flower. He's not somebody who's going to be comfortable wearing fine clothes, but instead he is a prophet, and not just any prophet. He's the prophet who is sent as the fulfillment of Old Testament prophecies in preparation for the Son of God, the Messiah. And as great as John the Baptist is, he will not see the fulfillment of the messianic prophecies. He will not see Jesus dying to be rejected by the leaders and the people. He will not see him humiliated and put upon the cross and resurrected from the dead. And so that those who believe in the crucified and risen Christ, who have seen and heard this, actually have received more than John the Baptist is. That's why he says that he's greater. Anyone who is the kingdom of God under Jesus is actually greater than John the Baptist. He goes on to say, you accused John the Baptist of that he had a demon, and now you also say that I'm demonic, that I'm a horrible sinner. But look at the fruits of the Spirit. See what God is actually doing to make new lives out of old. Well, thanks, friends. Have a blessed day.